Neelkant Bhairavi beat the shadow that was lost. This is the story of a girl named Lily who belonged to London. After deeply researching ancient texts about India, her profound curiosity drew her to the country. She went to Kashi to advance her research even further, and it was fateful there. On one night, she suddenly found her shadow completely gone, and so this divine story begins. The shadow of this young woman from London stopped falling on the earth one night in Kashi, and that very night the Himalayas called her. This novel is the story of that calling, Mother Kal Ratri Bhairavi. The night in Kashi that did not end. The night your shadow leaves your side, understand that the Mother has held your hand. Everyone knows that the fires of the funeral pyres at Manikarnika Ghat in Kashi never go out, but very few people know that among the flames of those pyres, another kind of light sometimes rises, neither blue nor red nor yellow, but completely black, as if darkness itself could burn, as if the void also has a color. That night, when it was the Amavasya, the new moon night of the Margashish month, and the water of the Ganga was so still that it reflected no stars, only the emptiness of the sky. A young woman was sitting on the steps of the ghat. Her name was Lily, her birth name, which the world later forgot, and she forgot it herself too. She was a researcher at Harvard University, and her topic was to research about ancient Indian texts of Shakta Tantra. This meant she used to read about the knowledge of death in the books, but until that night she did not know that this knowledge was about to pull her out of those very books. Exactly at 12 o'clock at night, when both hands of the globe became one, Lily looked to her left side. There, on the stone slab of the cart, her shadow should have been clear, deep, and solid in the light of the funeral pyres, but there was nothing. The stone was empty. She looked to her right side. It wasn't there either. She turned back and looked. No. In front, no. Her shadow, her own shadow, had left her. At first, I thought, I have gone mad. Then I felt, no. This is not madness. Mad are those who see what should not be there. I was not saying what should be there. This difference is very big. Lily stood up. She turned. She ran on the steps in the alley of the cart under the oil lamps in the moonlight. Now where? Her shadow was not there, and the strange thing was that along with this absence, she was feeling no fear. Instead, there was a strange peace, as if a heavy burden had been lifted, as if some bond had broken, as if she had suddenly become light, not in body, but in soul. At that very moment, she heard a voice. It did not come from anyone's mouth, nor did it rise from any musical instrument. This voice was coming from the water, from the depths of the Ganga, where waves do not go, the same single word over and over again. Come, Lily, come, come. Lily looked into the water, and there she saw a face. It was not her own face, nor was it anyone else's face. It was a face made by combining all faces, old, young, terrifying, and full of compassion. Black eyes that looked deep inside, open hair that was floating not in the water but in the sky, and that face was smiling. After that night, Lily's life was divided into two parts, before the shadow and after the shadow. What she was remained no longer. What she became, her name was yet to be decided. Also, At that time, when Lily lost her shadow 300 kilometers away from Kashi at the height of Himalayas, where the mobile existence was only a dream, in the courtyard of Bhairavi Peeth, Sharna woke up from her meditation. That morning, she felt a strange restlessness. This never happened after meditation. There used to be a deep peace, as if all questions became answers. But today, as soon as her meditation broke, Sharna felt someone is calling, someone is being called. Sharna was the most beloved disciple of Trikal Bhairavi and the most curious one too. Mother Taravati often used to say, Sharna, your curiosity will one day take you to that door which even I cannot open. Sharna did not understand that statement, but today morning, in that restlessness, she felt that door was about to open. That same afternoon, in a small kitchen, Sharna found a letter, not a paper letter, but a Bhojpatra written with red vermilion on the bark of a birch tree. Then she showed that Bhojpatra to Mother Taravati. Mother Taravati read it. Then she took a long breath. Then she looked into Sharna's eyes with that gaze which only she possessed, a gaze that looked at the question itself before giving the answer. Mother, who wrote this letter? Sharna asked. She, who is even older than me, Mother Taravati said. Meaning? Meaning, Mother Kal Ratri of Nilkant Bhairavi Peeth, who exists since before this creation. So, do I have to go to Kashi? You have already gone. This letter is proof of that very fact. Sharna did not understand the meaning of Mother Taravati's words at the same time, but she stood up, picked up her small cloth bag which contained only a blanket, a lamp and her bowl, and walked toward the main gate of the peeth. Mother Taravati only said this much from behind. Sharna, do not touch her, just walk along with her. The mother knows the rest. And Sharna walked the way down, descending the mountains, crossing the plains towards Kashi. She did not know where she was going, but her feet knew. In Kashi, Lily had been sitting on the ghat for 3 days. She had not returned home. She had not gone to the university. She had not called anyone. She was just there on the same step at the spot where her shadow was lost, as if she was waiting for whom she did not know. On the dawn of the 4th day, when the first boat lowered into the Ganga and the first lamp was lit on the ghat, a woman came and sat near her. Sharna. There was tiredness on her face, but in her eyes there was a light that is not gained from travel. This was the light of spiritual practice. Are you Siddhi? Lily? Sharna asked. I don't know, Lily said, and this answer was completely true. Come, Sharna said. Where your shadow was gone. Lily stood up, without asking a question, without any hesitation, as if this was exactly what was meant to happen. The Nilkant path, where the way changes by itself. The paths of the Himalayas do not lie, they just take you where you should go, not where you want to go. By bus up to Rishikesh, from Rishikesh to Nilkant path on foot. This was a normal journey which thousands of people undertake. But when Sharna and Lily crossed the Nilkant Mahadev temple and started climbing upwards, something unusual began to happen. The first sign of the forest. The path on which Sharna was walking was not on any map. She could see it as if someone was showing it to her. Lily could also see it if she had walked this path before in some other birth. The second sign. Birds. As you climb higher, the sound of birds decreases. This is normal. But here, there were no birds at all. Absolute silence. Neither crow, nor pigeon, or nor vulture. As if the birds also knew that this territory was not for them. The third sign, the shadow. As they climbed higher, the afternoon sun was sharp, yet Lily's shadow was still not there. Jharna's shadows was there, clear, normal, but beneath Lily's feet there was only light. In that moment, for the first time, I did not feel fear. Instead, I felt a strange pride, as if I am so filled with light that no darkness is left inside me. So how could a shadow form? In the evening, at one spot, the path ended suddenly, without any warning. Ahead was only a dense forest and an old stone slab on which something was carved. Jharna stopped. She went near the slab and looked closely. On the slab, it was written in Sanskrit in a very ancient script, Yatra chhaya na patati, tatra ma vasati. Where no shadow falls, there the mother resides. Lily read this and she trembled, not with fear, but with that vibration which happens when a very grand truth suddenly comes in front of you. There is no way left to deny it. Just then in the forest, right in front, a narrow doorway appeared. It was made of stone, old, covered with black moss. The door was closed, but as soon as Lily stood in front of it, the door opened on its own. From inside came a fragrance, not of incense, not of night, not of flowers, a fragrance that she had never smelled before, like the smell of burning earth, like the smell of the birth of the universe. Jharna, Lily said softly, "Is this the place?" Jharna took a deep breath and said, "Yes, this is the Kala Vivra. Now the mother is watching us." Both held each other's hand and they stepped inside. Inside the Kala Vivra, the vision of Mother Kalratri Bhairavi. The vision of the mother, it is not what the eyes see, it is that which is seen even with the eyes are closed. Inside the Kala Vivra, there was darkness, but it was not ordinary darkness. That darkness was alive. It had depth, just like the blackness you see when you close your eyes. Exactly that kind of darkness. But in this darkness, there was a rhythm, as if a giant heart was beating. Jharna had found this rhythm in her meditation before too, but never this clearly. Lily found it for the first time, and she recognized it from the very first moment, as if it was coming from within her own self. In the depths of that cave, where the stone walls suddenly became wide and the ceiling was so high that it was not visible, a lamp was burning there, only one, but the light of that single lamp was so much that the entire cave was illuminated, and this was physically impossible. And behind that lamp, a form, deep blue colored garments, hair kept open, so long that it touched the earth, age, uncertain, face, such that it could not be looked at directly, just as one does not look directly at the sun. Eyes, black, deep and limitless. Mother Kalratri Bhairavi. When the eyes of Mother Kalratri Bhairavi fell upon Lily, Lily felt as if her entire life flashed by in a single moment, from birth until that very moment, like a film. And at the end of that film, there was only that night, the card, that lost shadow. The mother said nothing. She just kept watching. Lily's knees bent on their arm. She sat down in full Shastanga Pranam. She had no thought about bowing down, the body did it. Charna also bowed, and in her mind a clear realization arose. This is the very door that Mother Taravati had mentioned, that door which even Mother Taravati could not open, because this door is different for every female seeker, sadhika, and it opens at a different time for everyone. Then Mother spoke, and her voice was such as if the stone walls of the cave were speaking, as if the earth was speaking, as if the night was speaking. Lily, I did not take your shadow. You left it yourself. The night you read the wisdom of death, not with the desire to understand it, but with the desire to live it. That very night, your shadow walked ahead of you. It is here. Have you come to take it back, or have you come to go close to it? Lily had no answer. Then, after a moment, she said, Mother, I do not want to take my shadow. I want to go where a shadow is not needed. In the eyes of Mother Ratri Bhairavi, for the first time a spark appeared. That spark which comes when a guru finds their disciple. In that moment, Charna understood Mother Taravati had not sent her to bring Lily. Mother Taravati had sent her to come along with Lily, both of them together, because some doors do not open alone. Shamshan Karma Diksha, the night that was there. Initiation is not birth, it is rebirth, and in every rebirth, something has to be burned. Mother Ratri Bhairavi said, 3 nights, and this was the beginning of the initiation process. The first night, the night of fear, Charna and Lily were kept in a separate chamber of the cave. There was no lamp in that chamber. There was darkness, the same living darkness, and in that darkness, shapes slowly began to form. They were neither ghosts nor shadows. They were the respective fears of both of them that had taken shape and come in front of them. Charna's fear was that she would never become perfected, that she would always remain just a disciple, that Mother Taravati would be disappointed with her. Lily's fear was that she is mad, that everything is an imagination, that no one will ever understand. Mother had said, whatever appears, look at it, do not run away, have a dialogue. And they did exactly that. Charna said to her fear, come sit, I am not afraid of you. Lily said to her fear, maybe I am mad, even so, this moment is real. And wonder of wonders, the shapes melted away, the darkness became light, and before dawn, both took a strange sleep in that chamber, which was not sleep but meditation. The second night, the night of ego. The mother gave both of them a yantra, each engraved on a copper plate, and she said, keep looking at it until you get lost in it, until you do not know who you are. At that very moment, the yantra will speak. While looking at the yantra, first thoughts came to Jharna's mind, an endless flow of thoughts. Then the thoughts decreased. Then only the yantra remained. Then not even the yantra, only the act of seeing. And in that state of only seeing, Jharna understood for the first time that Jharna does not exist at all. What exists is only seeing, pure consciousness, without a name. Something else happened with Lily. While looking at the yantra, she suddenly started seeing all her memories, but as if they belonged to someone else. Her childhood, her parents, her studies, her dreams, everything ran like a film, and she became its spectator. And when the film ended, she was there, but not Lily, was not. Ego, that which we think I am, is the heaviest burden that a human carries. That night, both of them laid down that burden and found how much light was underneath it. The third night, The night of death. This was the very night about which no one outside pit knows, and about which no one inside the pit speaks. The mother, Kalrati Bhairavi, took both of them that night to that cave chamber where the stone's cremation slab was located. She said, "Today you will die, not the body, but that which is still left, that which did not go on the second night. Today that will go, and when that goes, what remains, that alone will be the real one." The mother chanted a mantra so low that words were not audible, only the vibration was heard, and with that vibration, the breathing of both slowed down, then even slower. Then it stopped. The body became stone-like, eyes closed, the movement of the heart minimal, yet consciousness completely awake. In that state, where there was neither life nor death, both had the exact same experience. They were inside a vast, limitless light. No form, no color, no boundary, just light. And from that light, a voice came. "Now, you know what death is. It is not an end, it is a transformation. It is not the finish, it is the next page. One who knows this never fears again, and one who does not fear alone is the true child of the mother." When the eyes of both opened, sunrise was happening. Mother Kalratri Bhairavi was sitting in front of them, the same blue garment, the blue open hair, but now her face was visible, clear, compassionate, just like a mother's, and she, for the first time, smiled. After the initiation, Mother Kalratri Bhairavi called both of them separately. Coming close to Jharna, she placed her hand on her forehead and said, "Jharna, you are a disciple of Trikal Bhairavi Peeth. Go back there. But now, there is one more responsibility which Mother Taravati will also give you. A bridge is needed between both the peaks. That bridge is you. Whenever a message needs to go between the two, Jharna will go. Whenever energy needs to flow between the two, Jharna will do it. This alone is your special sadhana." Jharna's eyes filled up, but the tears did not fall, as if those tears also understood that it was not proper to flow at this moment. Then Mother called Lily. Lily sat down. The mother took both of her hands into her own hands, and Lily felt a strange experience. In those hands there was neither warmth nor coldness, a temperature that does not exist in any season. "Lily, leave this name. Your shadow will not come back, because now you are beyond the shadow. Your name is Makalamba, the mother of time, the mother of death. From today, this speech is yours. I was here until your arrival. Now my work is complete." Lily, now Makalamba, looked up. "Mother, where will you go?" "Where all mothers eventually go, where they came from. But I will not go far. I am in this cave. I am in this stone. I am in this darkness. Whenever you need me, come here. I will answer." Mother Kalratri Bhairavi stood up, and she walked into that final corner of the cave where light did not reach, and there she became invisible. The body did not leave, the form did not leave. Simply from being there, she became present everywhere. When Jharna returned to Trikal Bhairavi Peeth, Mother Taravati was standing at the door, as if she already knew beforehand. She was smiling, that smile which comes when something awaited for a very long time finally happens. "You have come," Mother Taravati said. "Yes, Mother." Jharna bowed and touched her feet. "And Lily? Lily exists no more. She is Makalamba now." Mother Taravati nodded her head, as if she already knew this answer. "And you?" "I." Jharna stopped. "I." Two am not the same who went away. This is exactly what was meant to happen. At that night, Mother Taravati called Jharna to her room and she spoke the words that Jharna had never imagined. Jharna, I will tell you a secret. Mother Kalratri Bhairavi, she is my Guru's sister. We both took initiation from the same root Guru. She went to Kashi taking the Shamshan Karma. I came to Himalayas taking the Rikal Karma. Both peaks are two branches of the exact same tradition, and you, Jharna, are that flower of both branches which receives water from the roots of both trees. Jharna did not speak for a long time. Then she asked just one question. Mother, that root guru, who were they? A deep light came into Mother Taravati's eyes and she answered in a very soft voice. They were not a guru, they were the mother, the Adima, who existed before the birth of those Himalayas, whose name is not being taken, because by taking a name she will become limited. Within that name she is only to be felt. Jharna kept looking at the sky for a long time. That night, in the sky of the Himalayas, the stars were so clear that it felt if you stretched your hand, you could touch them, and she suddenly understood that invisible thread between Mother Taravati and Mother Kalratri Bhairavi, which she was unable to see until now. Both were from the same source, both were children of the same mother, and she, Jharna, was becoming the path to reach that source. The river does not know that it is going towards the ocean, but the ocean knows that the river is coming. Jharna was still a river, but the knowledge of ocean was to happen to her later. Also, the story of Nilkant Bhairavi Peeth does not end here, and it will keep running as long as the Himalayas exist, as long as Kali Kalratri exists, as long as someone's shadows gets lost and they set out to search for it. The rest lies in the spiritual practice of the seeker. This is a true spiritual story world inspired by the Shakta Tantra tradition. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe.